So, hello everybody. We are going to begin the show. But before beginning the show, I have some things to tell you. Something very important for the understanding of the show. Okay? I won't be very long, very short, but just one page. It's okay. Are you ready? Okay. The show you are going to see is about two books. One, The Count of Monte Cristo, and the other one is the memoir of Alexandre Dumas, the author of The Count of the Monte Cristo, okay? By placing side by side extracts from these two books, the show we are going to do is an investigation to reveal the real origin of the inspiration of the Count of the Monte Cristo. Okay? You understand? Maybe. In The Revenge, is the revenge of the hero of the Count of Monte Cristo, or the social revenge of his author, Alexandre Dumas, grandson of a black slave from Saint-Domingue? We will see. First of all, and for those who doesn't know the story of the book, let me introduce you by a little summary of the novel. Okay, this is the story of Edmond Dantes, a young sailor, beautiful young sailor, with a bright future. He is about to become a captain of a ship and to marry a beautiful girl. And is falsely accused of a political plot and unjustly imprisoned for years in the Château d'If, a jail on an island in front of Marseille. Yes, south of France. You know Marseille? I was born in Marseille, you know? So, there he meets a prisoner who is to become his friend and his mentor also, revealing to him the existence of a vast and an amazing treasure on an island called Island of Monte Cristo. Taking advantage of the death of his friend, Edmond Dantes escapes from prison and goes to find the treasure. Now, a rich man, Edmond Dantes, transforms himself into the Count of Monte Cristo and set out to take revenge of all those who have betrayed him. Okay for the story? Let's begin. Come on. Please listen to me. I will make you a confession. I am a foreigner, but a foreigner to such an extent that it is my first time here. My first time here, really. So, I ask you to excuse me if you find anything in me that is too Turkish, or too Napolitan, or too Arab. So, let's have a lunch. Oh, he is definitely a great lord, a great foreign lord. No, no, he's a great lord from old world.
A great lord, a great foreign lord, and in Malayalam you would say Vishwatin Adimba. Vishwatin Adimba. Yeah? Vishwatin Adimba.
Okay, but in French we can say le 24 février 1815, la vigie de Notre-Dame de la Garde signale à l'étroit mât le pharaon venant de Smyrne, Trieste et Naples. Comme d'habitude, permettez-moi un aveu, un pilote côtier parti aussitôt du port et rasa le château d'If et alla aborder le navire entre le cap de Morgion et l'île de Rion. Aussitôt, comme d'habitude encore, la plateforme du Fort Saint-Jean s'était couverte de curieux car c'est toujours une grande affaire à Marseille que l'arrivée d'un bâtiment, surtout quand ce bâtiment, comme le pharaon, a été construit, créé et arrimé sur les chantiers de la vieille fossée et appartient à un armateur de la ville. So, a boat is arriving in Marseille. In this boat, there is Edmond Dantes. Cependant, ce bâtiment s'avançait, il avait heureusement franchi le détroit que quelques secousses volcaniques creusaient entre l'île de Calassareigne et l'île de Jaros. Il avait doublé Pomègue et il avançait sous ses trois huniers, son grand phoque et sa brigantine, si lentement et d'une allure si triste que les curieux, avec cet instinct qui pressent un grand malheur, se demandent quel accident pouvait être arrivé à bord. Néanmoins, les experts en navigation reconnaissaient que si un accident était arrivé, ce ne pouvait être au bâtiment lui-même, car il s'avançait dans toutes les conditions d'un navire, parfaitement gouverné. Son ancre était en mouillage, ses haubans de beaupré décrochés, et près du pilote qui s'apprêtait à diriger le pharaon par l'étroite entrée du port de Marseille, était un jeune homme aux gestes rapides et à l'œil actif, qui répétait chaque ordre du pilote. He was a fine and tall young fellow of 18 or 20, with black eyes and his hair as dark as a raven's wing. C'était un jeune homme de 18 ans. Il avait, dans toute sa splendeur, cet air calme, de résolution si particulier aux hommes habitués. Habitué depuis son enfance à lutter contre le danger.
Almost free, I find my way out. Almost free, I'm splashing about. Almost free, almost white. Almost me, I'm almost right. Call me Dantes, call me Dumas. I'm Marie Cassette, I'm my own grandma. Her slave name, it's almost me. I'm almost the same, I'm almost free. It's flashing, it's flashing, it's flashing. See, flashing, flashing, flashing. See, I'm writing the Monte Cristo for thee, Marie. Almost free, almost white, almost me. I'm almost right. Call me Dantes, call me Dumas. I'm Marie Cassette, I'm your own grandma. Her slave name, it's almost me. I'm almost the same, almost free.
It's you, Dantes. So come on. Mr. Dantes, I want to say to you, thank you, and good luck. pluck Edmond.
Je suis obligé, monsieur, de vous demander vos noms, prénoms et date de naissance. Comte Édouard de Monte Cristo, né à Marseille, 21 septembre 1793.
Okay, now we are in the memoir of Alexandre Dumas. You follow me? I was born in Villers-Cotterêts, a small French town. I was born on 24 July 1802 in the Rue of Delorme, in the house that now belongs to my friend Cartier, who will be willing to sell it to me one day, so that I can die in the room where I was born, and return to the night of the future, in the same time from which I emerged from the night of the past. I was born at 5:30 in the morning, at the time I begin this memoir. That is to say, I am 45 years and 3 months old. I am one of the men of our time to whom most things have been denied. Even my name of David de la Pailletterie, which I did not care much for, was denied. I transcribe for you here my birth certificate. I was quite a pretty child. I had long blonde hair which fell over my shoulders and did not curl until I was 15. Big blue eyes which are still about the best thing I have in my face. A straight, small, fairly well-shaped nose. Big, pink, sympathetic lips. Wide and fairly untidy lips. Underneath, finally, a dazzling white complexion, which my mother claimed was due to the brandy my father forced her to drink during her pregnancy, and which turned brown when the hair turned afro. As for the rest of my body, I was long and thin. The sex of the child was recognized as male. I was called a bastard. So, I fell back to my father. By the way, mister, you must know a lot about Negroes, no? Yeah, a lot about Negroes. My father was a mulatto, my grandfather was a Negro, and my great-grandfather was a monkey. So, you see, sir, my family begins where yours ends. When you're talking about my books, I don't accept any systems. I don't follow any school. I don't fly under any flag. My only rules are to be amusing and interesting. For me, to write is to resist and to find your place. For me to write is to resist and find your place.
Brother wrote the cube. Swai Maria. To write is to resist, and to write is to resist is to find your place.
Excuse me, Mr. Policeman. Just one thing. Where are we going?
You don't know.
No, I don't know where we're going.
You've lived in Marseille all your life and you don't know where you're going.
Thank God. I don't know where we're going. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Next you're gonna say you're innocent? Well, that's what they all say.
Are we going to the island of Chateau d'If? The jail? But I'm innocent.
Splash of water, wave and me, dark and blood-black sea. Distant lights of the old city, reflections of stars and inky sky, island rises out of the sea. Two policemen silent as me, three sailors sailing solitary, past a house, past a tree, I imagine I see the shape of my woman, my she. I want to tell her we are still we, not so far from you. I want to scream, but if I scream, who will hear me? On the chateau of If. If the sun rises, if there's a new defeat, if the heart breaks, if our old love dies, if I make it back to thee, if the moon never leaves the sea, on the island of If. To escape, Edmond Dantes takes the place of his dead friend and is thrown into the sea. The sea is the island's cemetery. The island is the sea's cemetery. Actually, the sea is the cemetery.
Taking advantage of the death of his friend, Edmond Dantes escaped from the prison. Dantes se sentit lancé, en effet, dans un vide énorme, traversant les airs comme un oiseau blessé, tombant toujours avec une épouvante qui lui glaçait le cœur, quoique tiré en bas par quelque chose de pesant qui précipitait son vol rapide. Il lui sembla que cette chute durait un siècle. Enfin, avec un bruit épouvantable, il entra comme une flèche dans l'eau glacée, qui lui fit pousser un cri étouffé. À l'instant même, par l'immersion, Dantes avait été lancé dans la mer, au fond de laquelle l'entraînait un boulet de 36 attaché à ses pieds. La mer est le cimetière du château d'If. The sea is the island cemetery. The sea is the island cemetery. Dantes étourdi, presque suffoqué, cependant la présence d'esprit de retenir son haleine et comme sa main droite, ainsi que nous l'avons dit, préparé qu'il était à toutes les chances, tenait son couteau tout ouvert. Il éventra rapidement le sac, sortit le bras, puis la tête, mais alors, malgré ses mouvements, pour soulever le boulet, il continua de se sentir entraîné. Alors il se campa, chercha la corde qui liait ses jambes, et par un support suprême, oui, un effort suprême, il la trancha, précisément au moment où il suffoquait. Alors, donnant un vigoureux coup de pied, il remonta à la surface de la mer, tandis que le boulet l'entraînait dans ses profondeurs inconnues, le tissu grossier qui avait failli devenir son linceul. Dantes ne prit que le temps de respirer. Il replongea une seconde fois. La première précaution qu'il devait prendre était d'éviter le regard. Lorsqu'il reparut pour la seconde fois, il était déjà à 50 pas au moins du lieu de sa chute. Il vit au-dessus de sa tête, oui, un ciel noir et tempétueux, à la surface duquel le vent balayait quelques nuages rapides, découvrant parfois un petit point d'azur rehaussé d'une étoile. Devant lui s'étendait la plaine, sombre et mugissante, dont les vagues commençaient à bouillonner comme à l'approche d'une tempête, et tandis que derrière lui, plus noir que la mer, plus noir que le ciel, montait comme un fantôme menaçant le géant de granit dans la pointe sombre, semblait un bras étendu pour saisir sa proie. Sur la roche la plus haute était un falot éclairant deux ombres. Il lui sembla que les ombres se penchaient sur la mer. Éclairant. Alors, en effet, ces étranges fossoyeurs avaient entendu le cri. Et cette manœuvre lui était jadis assez familière. Il plongea un trajet dans l'eau entre deux eaux, et attiré d'ordinaire autour de lui dans l'anse de nombreux admirateurs, lesquels avaient proclamé bien souvent Edmond Dantes l'avait proclamé bien souvent comme le meilleur nageur de Marseille, Dantes, the best swimmer of Marseille. Everybody knows him as the best swimmer of Marseille. La mer est le cimetière du château d'If. The sea is the island cemetery.
Who knows the reason why? Who can hear the children cry? Does the sea know my name? Does the sea share my shame? I say this to you, my daughter, my name is written on water.
Okay, we come back to the other book, the memoir. People, Alexandre Dumas wrote, people always wonder how my books were made. So I'm going to explain how I wrote The Count of Monte Cristo. I was in Italy, and I decided to visit the sea and the islands around. And a nearby island called Island of Monte Cristo. I love the name so much that I decided to use this name for a book I would write. This is why I wrote The Count of Monte Cristo, because of this island. But I have to tell you something. The man who discovers why I really wrote The Count of Monte Cristo has not yet been born.
If you follow the man to the end, he will kill you. He'll take your food, he will eat it and bill you. Turn you from God, use a mirror to shill you. Distance your family so nobody can fill you. Question your sanity, smash the real you. Good into evil, destroy what you built you. Know what the truth is. We're the same nation. Whatever your past, your faith, main station, we're together now on the road to damnation. How much worse can it get? Just watch till the end. We're not dead if we do, we're dead if we don't. Stand up, speak up, say no, and we won't. And in the end, when water covered the planet, 7 billion bodies floated to the surface of a new ocean, and crustacean creatures the size of small buildings swallowed everything that lived or died. Down in the sewer where the big rats down in the gutter where the crocodile lives. I meet my neighbor in a den of trees. He's big and fat, juicy, and crazy as sin.
Okay. We approach the end of the show. Few years ago, a man investigates the genealogy of Alexandre Dumas and discover that the grandmother of Alexandre Dumas, who called Marie Cécette Dumas, was born in Saint-Domingue. And do you know the name where his grandmother was born? It calls Monte Cristo too. So here is the real origin, the real inspiration of the book. And Alexandre Dumas, for sure, wanted to take honor to his black grandmother, his black slave grandmother. In this book, which ends like this, with a letter of Edmond Dantes. Here is the letter. Please, please, live happy, sweet child of my heart, and never forget that before God reveals the future of humanity, all human wisdom is in these two words: wait and hope. Your dear friend, Edmond Dumas Dantes. Wait and hope. Wait,
Kaatirike, pratyakshike,
wait and hope.
to wait and to hope.
Wait and hope.
That performance was the first of its kind we have ever seen here in the land of Kozhikode. Thank you, Alfred, Fred, and Jeet.